Today I'm going to share 3 of my favorite DIY dog rope toys. These are all really easy and super cheap options. So this is the first one. It sort of looks like a traditional rope dog toy. I bought some small rope here. You can buy bigger rope if you have large breed dogs, but what you want to do is cut up length of your rope and just unroll or unwrap the ends. And I'm gonna show you, hopefully you can see this, excuse me, well enough. So I'm gonna take the first piece of rope and I'm going over the big part and under and through. And then with the second one, I'm going over, under, and through both pieces of rope that I have already. And then the third one, same thing, under, around, and through, but this time through all 3. And then you can just pull this up. You have to pull each individual piece of rope to really get it tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then once you've tightened it, you can unfurl this and make it so you have a little frayed end there. Same thing on the other side. I'll show you one more time just really quick. So I'm gonna take the first one over, around and through. The second one over, around and through both. And the third one over, around and through all 3. And then you can pull that tight and you'll have a little rope dog toy. The other one I have that's actually made of rope is this one. I use some old clothesline. Again, you can use bigger rope if you want something bigger. But to start, you take 2 lengths of the rope that are the same length and, whoops, find the middle. And then crisscross them to make an X. And I use a little zip tie to hold them together. So I have like an X made out of rope here. Now I take my thumb, close with my thumb out, my fist closed with my thumb out, and I put the X right there, and that way I can hold it easily with my thumb. So I have rope 1 here. I start with the one that's like, if I'm looking at it, it's to the left of my thumb, and then I have rope 2, rope 3, and rope 4 around counterclockwise. So I'm gonna take rope 1, wrap it around my thumb. It makes like a little loop around your thumb. Then you take the second rope up and over and go over rope 3. Rope 3 needs to go over rope 2 and rope 4. And then rope 4 comes around, goes over rope 3, and you're gonna tuck it underneath that loop you made with your thumb. So this looks like a mess right now, but when I pull everything tight, it makes this sort of square shaped knot. And again, just pull each one individually. Now I go ahead and tuck the zip tie up through the knot because we're gonna keep making this same like knot style and build on itself. So I put it through the knot and that sort of tucks it up in there, and then you can just clip that end off. And now I'm gonna keep going back around again. You don't have to have the same first rope as you did last time. It just needs to be in the same position. So this rope to the left of my thumb is gonna be my rope number 1 this time. So over my thumb, rope 2 goes over 1 and 3, 3 goes over 2 and 4, and 4 is going to come over 3 and go through that loop under my thumb. Now you can pull them all tight. Again, it just sort of looks like a jumbled up mess until you get them pulled tight, but once they're pulled, it just makes that square knot. You can see how I'm building on the original knot. So I'm gonna keep doing that same thing all the way up through until you get to the end of the rope. This is a little one that I made, but obviously you can make it longer. You can use bigger rope if you have a large breed dog, but you're gonna take your ends and just tuck them in here. Use like needle nose pliers or tweezers to just pull them through that top knot. So you're just gonna stick them through and pull them tight. And then you can cut off the excess and just melt the ends with like sail lighter just to make sure that they don't fray. So there's my two that are actually made of rope, and then the third one is actually made of an old shirt. So this used to be a shirt, as you can see, but I've used the body of the shirt and I've cut it into strips. Super easy to do. You can have as few as 3 strips or as many as you want, it doesn't matter. I am going to lay all my strips together, make a knot in the top, and I just tie a really simple knot, like wrap it around itself and tuck it in and tie that knot there. Whoops, missed one. Then you're just going to take these pieces and braid them if you know how to braid. If not, there's some great tutorials on YouTube that can teach you how to braid in just a couple of minutes. And then you just want to leave enough space on the other end because you want to make a knot down there too. Just make sure you pull nice and tight, pull nice and tight, and there you have a braided rope dog toy made out of an old t-shirt. So those are my 3 really simple, easy DIY rope dog toys. If you have any that you would like to share, that would be great. Feel free to either make a comment under this YouTube video, or you can get onto our Facebook page. There's a link there as well for this video guide, and you can share some there. I'm sure other dog owners would love that as well. Thanks for tuning in.